Hello, my name is Professor Percy L. Lambert. I'd like to welcome you to my Business 110 class. This is business law. I hope you didn't make a mistake. This class is a required class for all business students. And for those of you who are majoring in business and accounting, you have to take Business Law 1 and 2. At BMCC, we only teach Business Law 1. Business Law 1 deals with the origins of law, and its primary focus is the law of contracts, which we'll talk about. Now, when we study business law, we're studying law that affects business, not only nationally, but internationally. Now, I've been teaching this course for a long time. I try to make it easy and understandable, and the best way that I found to do that is to organize the class into 3 parts. Part 1, which is the first 4 chapters of your book, deal with the origins of law, the definition of law, why we have laws, the philosophies of law, and what's the purpose of law. Part 2, we deal with the legal system, how law works, what makes law work, mainly the court system. The third part, which is the main part, and which we will be spending most of our time, is the law of contracts. Now, as I told you, if you're in business law, a business student or an accounting student, you have to take 1 and 2. Business Law 1 deals with basic contracts. Business Law 2 deals with commercial contracts. You won't understand Business Law 2 unless you understand Business Law 1. Now, I found that the best way to teach this class is this way. Divide the class into 3 parts. I will be giving and dictating notes. You need to take them down. And what I do is I give 3 quizzes and a final. You'll be happy to know that almost all my quizzes are true, false, multiple choice. No essays. 3 quizzes and a final. The quizzes cover each area, and the final is comprehensive. I do have an extra credit assignment. If you want, it's voluntarily, and we'll be talking about that as the course goes on. Now, law is based on facts, logic, and reason. Now, that sounds simple, but most people have trouble with it because most people don't understand that when we say facts, we mean objective facts. Objective facts mean that it's facts without any kind of taint or any kind of personal feeling. It's just the facts as they are. The second part is where people have the most part, logic. Most people are not logical. If you look at your own life, you can see many illogical things you do. For example, some of you are in love with a bum. The bum is not going anywhere or not going to do anything, but you stay with them because you're in love. Love is an emotion and not logical. Reason. When you combine the facts with logic, you reach a conclusion. What kind of conclusion? A reasoned conclusion. That's why we say that law is not absolute. Law makes mistakes. Sometimes innocent people are found guilty, and guilty people are found innocent. But when we learn law, if we look at the objective facts, we'll know that law has existed since the beginning of time. If you're Christian, you know that Adam was thrown out of the garden because he broke the law. Everyone is law. Without law, there would not be order, or there would not be progress. So when we study law, we're also studying the origins of life and civilization, the organization of civilization. Almost every civilization has had some form of law. And as I said, law is not perfect. There'll be a lot of things we'll be studying and you'll disagree with, and I'll disagree with. But once we learn law and understand the importance of law, then we see the necessity of law. So when we study this course, keep an open mind, but remember objective facts, facts without emotion. Remember logic, follow through, and reason. Now, I try to make the course enjoyable, but if you do your work, you won't have any problem out of me. But it's important that you attend the Zoom classes, that you follow these videos, and that you purchase the textbook. Now, the textbook is called BMCC Business Law. You can go to Blackboard and you will see a link so that you can buy the book, the e-book, or you can buy it from the bookstore. Now, it's important to understand that you cannot pass this course without a textbook. You need a textbook. There's a lot of information that you need to study, and you can only find it in the textbook. So, the other thing is that I will be time to time giving you extra things. My notes will be posted on Blackboard so that if you miss something and you couldn't take it down in time, then you can go to Blackboard and do it. But it's essential that you study and that you prepare for each session. The best thing is to pass this course. And you can pass this course if you make the effort. When I come on Zoom, I'll be available to answer any questions, steer you to any extra information that you may need, and answer all your questions. I hope that we all can have a great semester, and that at the end of the semester, we're all happy, and we'll all have a better understanding of what law is. Now, if you read the headlines, then you know how important law is. How important that it be fair, that it be just, and that it be understood. The first thing you should always understand about law is that law and justice are not the same. One of the reasons people have problems with law is they confuse law with justice. In our first lecture, we will talk about what law is and the definition of law. So, any questions, please either send them by Blackboard or wait for the Blackboard sessions. Okay, good luck and have a great semester. Thank you.